Good day students, this is mathematics class for grade 7, chapter 1 integers. In the last video session, we learned the two properties of addition of integers. Those were closure property and the commutative property. There is one more property which is called as the associative property, which we will be learning in this video session. So now what is this associative property? Associative property states that for any three integers, now integers may be a, b and c. Even I have taken a, b and c, three integers. We have a plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. That is, if we add more than two integers, now there are three integers here, isn't it students? So if we add more than two integers in any order, the order might be plus, first we will add a plus b and then c, and here we will add b plus c first, and then the sum of b plus c we will add it to a. So, if we add more than two integers in any order, the sum remains the same. Now, let us see this with an example here. I have taken three integers, 7, 9 and 6. Now, first I will add in this order. First I will add 7 and 9. So, 7 plus 9 I will get 16 plus the 6. So, 16 plus 6 is 22. And then I will change the order here. 7 plus 9 plus 6 are the three integers. Here I will add 9 and 6 first. So 7, we write 7 here. 9 plus 6. So what is 9 plus 6 here? 15. So 7 plus 15 is equal to 22. So you can observe here the sum is the same, but the order in which we have added is different, but the sum remains the same. So in the second example here we have minus 3 plus 4 and minus 5 are the three integers. Minus 3 plus 4 minus 5. So here first I will add these two integers, minus 3 and plus 4. So minus 3 plus 4 I will get plus 1, and plus what is remaining here, c, minus 5. So now plus 1 plus minus 5 I will get minus 4. And then I am taking the same integers once again, but the order is different. I will now add plus 4 and minus 5. Here I added first minus 3 and plus 4, and then the sum of this was added to this integer. Here the first integer I will keep as it is, minus 3, and I'm going to add these two integers, plus 4 plus minus 5. So I will get minus 1. Now add these two integers, minus 3 plus minus 1 will give you minus 4. Again the sum is the same. So the associative property states that for any three integers a, b and c, we have a plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. That is, here if I have taken now 7 plus 9 plus 6 is equal to, here it will be 7 plus 9 plus 6. The sum of both is 22. Is this clear, students? So in these cases, the first case and the second case, while adding integers, even if the grouping is changed, that is the order is changed, the result does not change. So this property is called as the associative property of addition. Associative property of addition. So let us write in general, if A, B and C are integers, then A plus B, I've grouped them, plus C is equal to A plus B plus C is put. So A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. So thus your addition of integers is associative. Addition of integers is associative. Is this clear, students? Next is the additive identity. Now what is additive identity? Suppose I have 7 plus 0. So 7 plus 0, the sum is 7. What about 0 plus 7? Again it is 7. Minus 4 plus 0 is minus 4. What about 0 plus minus 4? Once again it is minus 4. Now from these examples we see that adding 0 to any integer, it is 7 and here it is minus 4. You are adding 0 to any integer. Adding 0 to any integer does not change the value. The value remains the same. Here it is 7 and 7, here it is minus 4 and minus 4. So that is called as the identity. Adding 0 to any integer will not change the value or the identity of that integer. So that is, in general, I can say that in general, if A is an integer, then A plus 0, that is 7 plus 0, A plus 0 is equal to 0 plus A. The value is A itself. Isn't it, students? Yes. So here 0 is called as the additive identity for integers. 0 is called as the additive identity for integers. Identity for integers. The next we have is the additive inverse. What is this additive inverse? What does it state? Additive inverse states that for an integer A, we have A plus minus A is equal to minus A plus a is equal to 0. Now see the examples given here. Now this is the form a plus minus a, that is 2 plus minus 2. This is plus 2 plus minus 2. What is the answer? It is 0, isn't it, students? Plus 2 and minus 2 is 0. And here again minus 2 and plus 2 is 0. So a plus minus a is equal to 0. Minus a plus a is also equal to 0. Thus, we can say that minus a is the additive inverse of plus a. Same way, we can say that plus a is the additive inverse of minus a. Is this clear? That is, if the sum of two integers is 0, then both are additive inverse of each other. Now see in this example, the additive inverse of 2, the additive inverse of 2 is minus 2, and the additive inverse of minus 2 is 2. Is this clear, students? So for every integer there exists another integer. For this integer there exists another integer, that is minus a, such that a plus minus a is equal to 0. Is this clear, students? So now what is 0? 0 is the additive identity. 0 is the additive identity. Since their sum is 0, minus a is called as the additive inverse of plus a, and plus a is called as the additive inverse of minus a. Is it clear, students? Thank you, students.